Now, I just got through my midterm week and I'm highly anticipating going on winter break, but sadly, before I get there, I do have to get through my finals. Something that I wish I had for my midterm season that I feel like would be really helpful for my upcoming final season is this website called Rev that is actually sponsoring today's video. If you guys are in college, school, just a student in general, I think it would be really beneficial because basically they're a site that allows you to record all of your lectures and then have them transcribed later either by a human or you could do it by AI. They also have like a mobile app that you can download and you could just press record while your professor is teaching. And I tried this out in one of my classes. Pretty much all of my professors talk like the speed of lightning. Like they talk so fast and I'm sitting there like scribbling, stressing, trying to get every single word. When I was recording the lecture with Rev, I honestly just took a moment to just like listen to what my teacher was saying, be present in class, participate, because I had the comfort of knowing that when I got home, I was just gonna be able to transcribe everything and then I could take my detailed notes from there. Recently, Rev just launched these new AI summaries to go along with their transcription services. So basically, you can get a summary of the entire like lecture transcription like written into like a concise format, and I found this so helpful because my lectures are 4 hours long. That is a lot of information just like thrown at you. It's like a lot of different parts and pieces. Having to go through like a full transcription can be overwhelming when you're going back to review for studying. So having that AI feature that like made the summary of it, I think will be really helpful to keep me organized when it comes to review for finals, especially while using Rev on my desktop, so I can just easily search certain parts of the transcript while flipping to other documents and readings. If you click the link in my description, the first 100 people that sign up will get 10% off your first order. Thank you to Rev for sponsoring this video and helping to make this stressful time of final season that much more easier. I made this black tea because I ran out of chai tea bags and I ran out of green tea bags. So I haven't had tea in like 2 weeks. Has it been 2 or just 1? I don't know. I'm like going through like some type of withdrawal, so I don't know, it's scary. Ran out of tea bags. Literally went to the grocery store yesterday because you guys know it's like very rare for me to go to the grocery store. Like I get my HelloFresh, I eat my HelloFresh, like that. It's just done. So I never really have to go to the grocery store unless I need butter or milk or eggs, and I needed butter, milk, and eggs. So I went to the grocery store, forgot that I also needed chai and green tea bags. So now I'm sitting here still out of chai and green tea bags. So I really need to get that because instead I use the black tea concentrate from Trader Joe's, which I love. I love that tea concentrate. It's more of like a summer thing to me because, you know, it makes cold tea. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a cold drink. But even still, like it's moderately okay. But it's just the creamer that I was using, like this creamer that I got. I was trying to switch things up, and this is why I just stick to what I know, because I try to switch things up. And I got this Coffee Mate creamer that's like, what is the flavor? Like, oh, it's like hazelnut flavor. It just tastes very like odd. I don't really like it. And I think this would have been better with a different flavored creamer. And this thing is like huge, so like I don't want to waste it, but literally like there's so much in here and I don't like the flavor. So this is why Virgos stick to what we know, because we pick it because it's good. We don't need to switch stuff up. But the main thing that I wanted to say was that low-key, my part-time booktube girly self is trying to make a resurgence. Like, she's trying to return. She's trying to come back because I want to read. I just want to read my books. I just want to read my books because it's like a cycle. So like when stuff happens that like really like when my brain is like turning and my brain is like shh, the first thing I want to do is write, because like I write to like vent out all of my frustrations or like all of my feelings. So I want to write. But then when I want to write, I also want to read. So like I'm at the point where I'm like, I just want to read a book. Like I want to read a book. And I haven't read a book in so freaking long. And I don't know. Like I even stopped watching all of the booktubers. Like I go through phases where it's like I can only watch what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that makes sense? So like when I'm like heavily in my book addiction, like I'm heavily watching booktubers because it's like that's all like all I'm thinking about is books. So I'm like watching booktubers. But because I wasn't reading, it was making me feel like FOMO to watch all my booktubers like enjoying their books, going to Barnes and Nobles, buying new books, like buying new releases. Like it was just giving me FOMO. So I could not watch them. And last night I just decided to start like catching up on all of the like TBR videos, the monthly recap videos that I missed. And I was like, okay, like, girl, we got a lot to catch up on. We got some books we need to read. That's kind of the energy I'm in. I don't have like, again, I got class today at what? I got class in a few hours. So it's still like, I'm just gonna try to get in as much as I can. But it's like, I probably will take like 2 weeks to finish one book. Like if it's a long book. And that's the thing, like I need to decide what I want to read. Should I take you guys with me or should I just bring you the books? I'll bring you the books. 1 second. Stay right there, stay right there. Stay right there. Okay, I'm back. So, I think it was my last vlog where I was kind of getting slowly into the vibe of like, I just want to read again. And I was going through my shelf of books that I bought and did not touch because it's majority of them. Like I love the act of buying a book and then I just run out of time and then I don't read it. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So these were the two that I was like teeter-totter. And then I kind of landed on the fact that I wanted to read The Right Move. But then I never got the chance to start it in the last video because it's just like, my brain was just doing too much. Like it just couldn't fathom it. So, but I still like have a strong desire to read this book because I don't know, there's something about me like that I'm just craving this story. Like it's like a fake dating, forced proximity romance with a Chicago NBA basketball player. I don't know, maybe it's that. Maybe I'm just trying to live out, what is it, a WAG? I don't know. Like a basketball wife? Bag? Whatever it is, like maybe I'm just trying to live out that fantasy through this book. Cause it's like the guy is a Chicago NBA basketball player and like basically he gets promoted to become the captain of the team, but like his manager is like, his manager is like unsure of him being the captain because he's like concerned about his social relationships and he's like, you don't really have a life outside of basketball. So then the guy is like, no, here's my girlfriend. Fake dating, it's not his actual girlfriend. And then the girl is his twin sister's best friend who has just moved into his apartment. So like, completely unrealistic in my eyes. The funny thing with me, romance just feels so wildly unrealistic to me. Like every single romance book I read, I'm just like, I go into it and I just gonna be like, babes, this is fiction. Like you can't, like it's just meant to be fun. It's meant to be unrealistic. Like it's not supposed to happen. But fantasy, for some reason in my head, like fantasy just feels so much more real. Like I'm like, oh no, yeah, this could happen. This could happen. Like a king taking over the world, this could happen. This could happen. So it's like, my mind is just weird because I'm like, what do you tell me this brother's twin sister has a best friend who, because she lost her apartment, is gonna go move in, not with her best friend, not with you. She's gonna go move in with your brother who she's never met and live with him in his apartment. like shared space apartment, like not no 2-family home, like shared space apartment. Just sound, you know, like, I don't know. Maybe it sounds realistic to y'all, but it doesn't sound realistic to me, but that's not the point, because it's fiction. So it doesn't need to be realistic. So, I don't know, the plot of it just sounds cool. And then also I think the main guy in this is supposed to be black or mixed race. I don't know, like I keep seeing the edits and they're casting him as like Keith Powers, and I'm like, don't tell me with a good time! Don't tell me with a good time! Like, if you want me to picture Keith Powers while reading this book, then I will be getting through the whole thing. Please. So, I really wanted to read this, and I was excited to read it literally last night. And then I realized, because I was watching, like, TikToks. No, was I watching a book rack up? I think I was literally watching a book rack up, because the 3rd book in this series, like, came out this fall. So I think I was watching, like, Destiny or something's book rack up, and she was talking about this. And then I remembered, wait, this is the 2nd book in the series. And I was like, wait, but they're romance books, so I really need to read them in order. So I went on TikTok, and like every TikTok was like, it makes it a better book if you read the first one. Like, so the first one is called Mile High, and it's a completely different romance, you know, like with different characters. It's with the guy in this book's twin sister. So this guy's name is Ryan, and Mile High follows Stevie. I think her name is Stevie, his twin sister, and her, like, professional, I think that one's hockey. Her professional professional sports guy. It follows them. So everybody's like, you kind of want to read that first because, like, there's cameos in this book, and, you know, there's plot lines in this book that, like, kind of reference Mile High. And it's like, it's not necessary, but like the reason that everybody gives this book a 5-star, like one of them is because of all of those references and stuff that is given from Mile High. So now I'm like, oh shit, I only have this one. I gotta pick up Mile High. So that's my like predicament. So I need to get Mile High. I was literally woke up today and I was like, well, I'm gonna just go to Barnes & Noble's before class. But today is November 9th, and I'm not supposed to be spending any money today because it's a global shutdown. So either we go tomorrow or I just wait a little bit, start something else. Even though I really want to start this one. I really just wanted to start this one. So, oh, and then that was the other thing. So when I was doing the research on, like, should I read this one first or should I read, you know what I'm saying, when I was doing the research, tell me why. And if y'all are in the book community, please let me know. Like, please get your fingers ready to let me know how you feel about this. I hate when the publishers, like the publishing organization with the books, decide they want to change up the cover. And I'm like, at least give the readers a vote. At least show us what you think the cover is gonna be and give us a vote whether we like it or not, because the publisher for this book just released that they're going to be releasing a new traditional cover. And when they do that, that means, like, when you go to buy this book, like, this cover is gonna be either A, 1,000 times more expensive, or B, impossible to get, and it's like you can only get the new cover. And I'm gonna put them on the screen. I'm gonna put in that extra work just so y'all can see how pissed I am. Okay, so actually the photos I saw of it were on a TikTok, and it was a screenshot of the author, like, posting the new publishing's covers coming out. But, like, if you go to the author's page now, it's been removed. Like, the post is no longer up. So I don't know if, like, that new deal, like, fell through or if they're not moving forward with it. I had to, like, actually, like, scour the interwebs to find, like, a clear photo of the cover. So they might actually not be changing the covers. I might have just been misinformed by TikTok. They might not be doing it anymore. So don't take my word for fact. I don't know. You could still get the old covers as of now. Obviously, an artist had to make these new covers, and I'm recognizing that, and you know what I'm saying, like, the artistry itself is not I'm not hating on the artistry itself. I'm hating on the marketing. I'm hating on the marketing because I feel like it just, I'm really tired of these adult romance books not matching up their covers to the vibe inside the book. Because you look at this and you think you're getting a high school college romance that's lighthearted and goofy and fun. This is like level 4 or something spice level. Like the quotes that I've seen from this book, a child should not be reading this. Even an 18-year-old probably should have some parental supervision. So I'm like, I just don't like how they keep doing that. Like this cover, I feel like matches the energy. Like it's giving grown, it's giving sophisticated. And again, it's no hate to the art itself. It's no hate to the artist. It's a hate to the marketing team of the publishing company, because who told you we wanted this? Nobody, and everybody's upset. And they did the same thing with Magnolia Parks. I'll put that up on the screen. Magnolia Parks, this was the old covers. These are the new covers. Like literally I was waiting to buy Magnolia Parks. Like I was saving up my money because I wanted to buy the whole set, because I was like, even if I don't like these books, like these covers on my shelf, like when I move into like a nice like big house and I have a huge like just book room and other stuff, like these are gonna look so gorgeous on my shelf. Now like the ranking of when I need to read this book has automatically gone down so low, because I'm like, these covers do not eat. These covers do not eat. Like these old covers were just, they were different. They were artistic. Like it was a cool, they fit a cool vibe. I mean, I've never read the book, but they fit a cool vibe. So I really don't like when the publishers just change stuff and then don't give us the option to buy the old covers, but then they also don't let us like have any input on whether or not we like the new covers or whether or not we want them changed. And it's just like, it's just weird, because it's like, we are the customer, we are the audience. Wouldn't you want to market it to us? Wouldn't you want to market to us? Wouldn't you want our input on whether this is a good decision? Yeah, I just feel like I just don't like when they do that. So I really think I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble soon and just buy them all before they turn into that new cover. I can't. And I really don't think this is a situation, because if y'all, have been watching me for a while, I had, very strong feelings about the new covers for the Throne of Glass series by oh shit. Yo, if Miss Sarah J. Maas lets those publishers change the ACOTAR covers before I get through the series, I am gonna be so pissed off. That just gave me like whiplash, like shit. Like I need to go buy them, because it's like I can't trust anything anymore. I don't know if they're gonna keep it the same. So we're gonna have to wait on that. I literally wanted to start that today. We're gonna have to wait on that, because I can't buy Mile High today. I could possibly buy it after class tomorrow. We're just gonna have to see. So I have Incendiary, and Incendiary is fantasy. And I was skeptical on starting fantasy, because fantasy really engulfs me. Like it really, you know what I'm saying? Like especially like a first book in a fantasy series, like it's a lot of world building. It takes a lot of brain power. You really have to like be in it, like with your brain. And so I was like, I didn't really want to do a fantasy. But at the same time, like I'm partly like, A, I'm craving like a cheesy romance vibe. But B, I'm also craving like revolution, like fighting the system type vibe. Like especially because Hunger Games is coming out in like 2 weeks. I'm so freaking excited! I'm so excited! Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man. They say who murdered three? What? Strange things that happen here. A stranger that people we met and me. Not in the hanging tree. Hunger Games is back in theaters, besties. A ballad of song. I still don't know the name. Still can't say the name of it. I still don't know the full name. A ballad of something. But I've been seeing the trailers. I've been seeing the clips. And I'm just so excited to get back in the dystopian revolution, like we are the people, screw the capital type stuff. So like that coming out is making me A, want to read the Hunger Games, and B, just want to read like very like revolutionary, like, you know what I'm saying, like a revolt type book, like anti-government type book. Incendiary is kind of that vibe. It's basically like a fantasy where like people have powers, like there's a race of people that have powers. They're an oppressed group of people. The king kidnaps this girl. She grew up with the king's people. She's also kind of like a rebel. She works like as a spy for a rebel group. But it's like, as she wades through the politics of the royal court, Renata uncovers a secret in her past that could change the fate of the entire kingdom and end the war that has cost her everything. So I feel like I could start this one just because it's just like very on the nose with the times right now. So we're gonna start Incendiary to see how I feel. If I'm not feeling it, if I'm not in the mood for it right now, then we know I'm gonna pick up Mile High eventually. And honestly, there's no promises. Like, this isn't a reading vlog specifically. I just started it off talking about the book, so I'm sorry. Probably not gonna, I'm not gonna finish this. This is, how many pages? How many pages? Please put the page number somewhere where I don't have to spoil the book. She didn't put page numbers. Oh, like 400 and something pages. So this is gonna take me a little while, especially because I have other things to do. I literally need to go finish an assignment right now, and I'm procrastinating it. So I have other things to do. So, you know, I'm not gonna be able to finish a whole book like in this vlog, but you know what I'm saying. You know what we do. Like, you just follow me along. I'll keep giving you updates. Just keep coming back for the updates, and eventually I'll finish it. It's currently almost 10 o'clock. I have to do a quick homework assignment, and then I have some time to probably, like, I'll just make sure I have no work to do, and then probably read, and then I have to go to class for like 2 o'clock. So we're back, babes. We're back. 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 Literally ran out of time. Don't have the chance to even open the book because the assignment took way longer. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just keep not having the time. But anyways, I have to go to class. I'm gonna be late to class, so I have to go now to go to class. So hopefully we'll get some reading done tonight. But I didn't even finish the assignment, so I'm like, but anyways, we need to go. We need to go. Okay, besties. Hello. Do I have an opener? It's an exciting day. I literally always have to close my blinds because the sun just like, it pours in. And don't get me wrong, I love the sun, but it's just like, I start to bake a little bit. So, but I'm trying to make sure my address is on it. It's an exciting day because my pre-ordered book just came in. And if you know what pre-order book it is, then where did I just lost the freaking, oh, here it is. Anyways, let me just open it. Let me just freaking open it. I don't even know what to say. I do not know what to say. This is Iron Flame. This is, why does this book look so much longer? This is the second book to Fourth Wing. Wait, it is, right? Are they the same size? Oh, they are the same size. Okay. Yeah, this is the second book to Fourth Wing. And if you guys, I had read Fourth Wing in a vlog like in the summertime, and I was like, I read it because everybody was reading it. If you don't know Fourth Wing, if you haven't heard of it, it's a fantasy romance book, but like it has a nice like political plot to it. And I ate this up in like 2 days, and it's really like, I cannot read a book in 2 days, especially one that's like what, 500 pages. I ate this up in 2 days, like The writing is so fast paced. I gave this like a 5-star. It's really, really good. It's really good for also if you are trying to get into fantasy and like you don't know, like you don't want to jump straight into like a Hobbit or a Sarah J Maas level book. Like this one was it was just so good. It is adult, so keep that in mind. It's an adult fantasy book, but it's really good. So I literally read that in, was it June or July? I don't know. I read that in the summer, and then I was like, my heart was breaking because I was like, oh, I have to wait all the way till November for the second book to come out, because normally like I read series that are already finished, like Throne of Glass. Like luckily that was already finished. Like everything that I've read mostly has like pretty much been finished, so I don't really have to wait for the new thing to come out. So this one I was like, bro, I have to wait all the way till November, but it's November, and this one is thick. How many pages is this? I mean, I don't want to spoil. Okay, I saw like 600, so this is like 600 pages. It doesn't have the dragon sprayed edges, which I don't know if like, you know, there's like a special edition that would have that. Maybe you have to look into that, because like imagine how cool this would be on my shelf, like if both of them had like dragon sprayed edges, you know? How does it look without the, oh yeah, it's just like the regular black. But yeah, so I'm excited to get to reading this. I'm not gonna read it probably. I think I'll save this one either for Thanksgiving break, like, you know, the weekend of Thanksgiving. I think that's what I'll do. I'll either save this for Thanksgiving, or I'll save it like all the way till like the holiday season, when I just need to have time to like binge this book. Yeah, so this is so exciting. It says burn it down. We're gonna burn it down. But anyway, so I just wanted to show you guys that because I've been waiting for this for so long. Today's Monday, so I have class, but I have class later in the afternoon. So what I want to do, because it's like 11 o'clock now, I do want to go to Barnes & Noble's for like a really quick second, because I do want to get Mile High, just because I want to try to start that. Is that the only thing that I need to get? Yes, right? Yeah, I think I'll just get Mile High. That's the only thing I need to get. Like, I already have a huge physical TBR. I don't need to be buying more and more books. So I'm gonna get that. Go to Barnes. But like, Barnes is like a trap, because I probably should have just ordered it on Amazon, because going to Barnes is a trap, because then I see other things that I like. But I just haven't been in Barnes in a while. So I do also kind of just want to browse. But I can't, I won't buy anything. I won't buy anything. I basically can't. Like, I have so many books to get done on this TBR. So, yeah. So, that's the plan. That's what I'm going to do. I literally have to go, like, now, because if I'm going to go to the one in Brooklyn, it'll take me, like, 30 minutes to get there. But then if I, like, browse, maybe I shouldn't take time to browse. But then I just have to make sure I can make it back in time to go to class. So, yeah. Oh, and I didn't tell you, well, I haven't really, obviously I've been reading Incendiary. I haven't really gotten too far in it. It's kind of the same thing that I figured would happen. I was like, I wanted to read The Right Move, because I feel like a romance is something that my brain can like attach to, because I'm like, we're setting up an entire world, an entire magic system, an entire like oppressive government in this book, and it's taking a lot for my brain to like have to remember, especially because it's like kind of in Spanish. Like, the author of this is, I believe, Hispanic, so Rita Cordova, I believe is how you pronounce her name. So it's like, I think heavily based on a lot of like Hispanic heritage and culture, so like a lot of the words and like the magic are like Spanish, which is like, it's fine. It's just like my brain is like just like having to remember and kind of like translate a little bit of things, and I wanted like kind of like low brain power reading. So I'm still gonna continue it because I'm liking like the setup of it, but I don't know, like I think I just really wanted to read Mile High because I wanted that like just brainless, you know, type of content. YA fantasy section, which I don't need to be here at all, but they don't have Mile High. They don't have any Liz Tom Ford, so like I kind of came here for no reason. I guess I should have checked, but I think I'm just gonna have restraint and not buying anything. And remember that I have a Kindle and I could just buy it on my Kindle and read it there. So good morning, you guys. It's a Tuesday, and Tuesdays always kind of make me just enjoy my life a little bit less, but it's fine because today is my last Tuesday going to my acting class in the city. And even though like I really enjoyed the class and it was a lot of fun and you know I had fun doing it, I think I'm just happy for it to be done, just because like going to like my production class at 8 a.m. and then going like straight into Manhattan to my acting class and like not getting a nap in between those, it's not the best for my sleep cycle or probably my mental health. And I don't know, I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but I need a good nap here and there, and especially after my production class, because my production class really just makes my head want to explode. So but anyways, like 7 a.m. right now. So yeah, so today's my last day of acting, and like I'm not sad. I probably should be sad, but like, you know, I think it was like a fun hobby, like it was something fun to do. But I really do think like, you know, acting is something you have to like really put your all into, and you can just like, you know, do it for fun. But I think with the other stuff that I like have to do or that I want to do for fun, like I feel like because I'm doing acting for fun, like it takes away time for me to be able to like do reading or do writing for fun, you know? I feel like I gotta pick one hobby at a time per semester. So, but I don't regret it. I don't regret trying it out or, you know, doing any of that. But I'm just happy that I don't have to go into Times Square anymore every freaking Tuesday. Because I don't know if you all understand, but like that commute is like an hour for me. And I know it's like not a big deal, like a lot of people commute an hour. But for me, commuting an hour when I don't need to, like commuting an hour for something like leisurely, So yeah, let me freaking, my hair looks crazy right now, but I think I'm gonna freaking just do the same hairstyle that I've been doing. The other thing is that yesterday they opened up the portal for spring semester class selection, and I'm just like, I'm trying to think of what I want to do. It's just like a lot of like options that I have, and I'm like, I don't know. I think I remember I was telling you guys that I possibly wanted to do a creative writing minor, but like the more that I think about it, the more I'm like, I feel like I should do a minor in something that I really have no knowledge in. Because if I do creative writing, like it's really just like fiction writing and prose and all this stuff, which like I've already learned a lot about writing from being a screenwriting major. So honestly, and then I learned a lot about like the publishing industry from the online writing courses that I take. So I feel like creative writing might be counterintuitive as a minor, and I was looking more into business since I keep telling you guys that I'm like finding this new passion for like marketing and stuff. So I'm like, maybe I should do a business minor because I feel like that would be productive, because it's like learning something that I actually don't know but know that I might want to pursue, or that I'm interested in pursuing like after graduation, you know? So I was kind of looking into that because, you know, I had to select my classes, and I like to be like one of the first. Like I cannot wait to select my classes because they always like run out. So I really got to make that decision, but I feel like I really am leaning towards wanting to do a business, a marketing minor. It's not like business in general, it's like marketing. Which aligns with me because I was looking at the different minors, and like there was one that was like, you know, urban entrepreneurship, which like sounded cool, but then I looked at the course plan, and the first class was economics, and I'm sorry, you're just not gonna catch me in an economics class. You can't. I can't do it. So marketing, I looked at all of the courses I would have to take. They all sounded really interesting. Like a lot of it is like understanding the consumer behavior, data and analytics. What else was it? You know, I was adding it up, and I would be able to finish it in time with, you know, when I wanted to graduate. I have like a few days to think about it because my appointment to select my class is like in a few days. So I'm gonna think it over. Probably like go to an advisor. But one thing that I am like, the one thing about college is like, it really is about like, it's on you, babes. It's on you, because I forgot to make an academic advising appointment like months ago, and now the only next free slot for academic advising is in January. I'll already be starting spring semester by then, so it's like that's past the time that I need it. So I'm just gonna try to go. I found the room for the business for the, you know, for the business advisor, so I'm just gonna go talk to her directly instead of like an academic advisor. Y'all, instead of edge control when my hair is straight, I've been using the wax stick that I would use on my wig. And like, I know the girlies have been talking about the wax stick lately, and you know, my hair hasn't been straight to apply it. But no, it really is good, because then your hair doesn't get as like, if I had to put like this, like gots to be on my hair right now, then it would revert, and then I could only do it like one time, and like I would only be able to do one style because my hair would revert with the gel. But this, it literally just slicks it back and no reverting. It doesn't feel like thick or anything like that. So, you know, get you a wax stick if you want to do a little silk press and you want to figure out what to do with your whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta straighten this part.
Been a few hours, but it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you know what you want. What you want. My nose look like Tyler Perry, but she don't love me, she's too scary.
Secured my freaking Shake Shack $25 later. So, isn't that a fun one? I'm scared. Anyways, so I got my Shake Shack. I keep saying it's $25. That just sounds insane. but I mean, it tastes good, but I'm just like, it's not really worth 25. But I mean, I did get a shake, so that like brought it up. I didn't need a shake, but like I haven't had a shake in a while, and like since this is my last class, I was like, treat yourself to a shake. Like, when's the next time you're gonna come and get Shake Shack in the city? No, that buzz. Okay, got a cookies and cream shake, regular fry. I normally get cheese fry, but I was trying to save money, but didn't even end up saving money. And then I get a shroom stack. A shroom stack is the mushroom like fried patty with the regular patty. It is so good. Normally I get the chicken shack, which is like the chicken sandwich, and that chicken shack is really good as well, but I like to switch it up. And the shroom stack is just like, bro, it's freaking phenomenal. So I'm gonna sit here, enjoy this, try my moment of like peace. And then yeah, the portal to register for my classes actually opens at 2 o'clock today, I was told. So, and it's like 1:30 now. So I kind of want to sign on and like just enroll in the classes. I can always drop them, but I just want to enroll in it. That way I don't have to be like, I can avoid a wait list at all costs. So yeah. Also, I wanted to ask, what do you guys think is the best fast food fry? Because I know it's a wildly popular debate. People say McDonald's. Personally, I haven't had McDonald's in a while, so I just like, I can't say McDonald's. I used to say Checkers. Checkers has some really good like seasoned Cajun fries. I think Shake Shack fries are really good too. Chick-fil-A, and I don't know, but yeah, I don't know what my top fry would be. Like taking it in isolation without the sauce, because if I'm talking about with the sauce, it would be Chick-fil-A, because a Chick-fil-A waffle fry with Chick-fil-A sauce, Polynesian sauce, and barbecue sauce is like an ultimate combo. But a Chick-fil-A fry on its own is a little bit more mediocre. So I don't know. What's your favorite fry? I also want to try Raising Cane's, because they opened a Raising Cane's in New York finally, and I haven't tried it, so I need to do that too. But anyways, this shake is so good.
My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch front like Jackie Brown. I wanna love her, she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, girl, no maybe. In the meantime, it's not going well. It's some me time. You know what you want. Crib by the beach like Odell. No, but mom, my killers don't tell.
I've been home for hours, and I've been spending the past few hours on my computer trying to figure out my spring semester schedule, and every single like configuration is hurting my head. It's hurting my head so much. I finally enrolled in something, and I don't even know if it's making sense. I don't know what to do, and I don't even know if an advisor can help, because I think I need to just like work through my own mental work-throughs, I guess. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just keep saying I don't know. I currently have, okay, so like the issue, or I guess it's not an issue. Wait, let's just sign back in. Okay, so basically like the whole thing is that, where is this thing? Where did it go? Okay, so currently I'm enrolled for 4 classes, which I need 4 classes next semester, because 4 classes equals 12 credits, and I need to have 12 credits in order to be considered a full-time student. And I need to be considered a full-time student in order to keep my scholarship. So regardless, I need 4 classes. So right now I have 4 classes. But the thing is, I have like 2 screenwriting classes, like screenwriting 2 and 3. And I guess I should just like, I should go to the department. I just wanted to enroll because there's only 15 slots per screenwriting class and they were already at like 12. So I was just like, okay, I could always drop it. Like I just need to make sure that I'm in it. But I think I need to go and ask because it's like, if I'm doing screenwriting 2 and 3 and like at this point it's like feature length screenwriting. So it's like writing like hour-long scripts. I need to make sure that both of these classes aren't going to have me writing 2 separate hour-long scripts. Because you see how my brain would just start not computing that next semester? Like, I'm like, oh, I'm writing this hour-long script for this class. And then the next day I have another class where I'm writing another hour-long script. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know more about these classes to know if I can take them simultaneously. But the blurbs of them are so vague. They are so vague. I tried to go on Rate My Professor. Rate My Professor doesn't help. It's like... my screenwriting 2 is just like an examination of theories and approaches to writing the feature-length screenplay. And I'm like, so what does that mean? Am I writing a feature-length screenplay? Whereas screenwriting 3 specifically states, advanced workshop in writing screenplays. Each student will complete a feature-length script. So should I be taking that as, in screenwriting 2, I will not be writing a feature-length script? I think I just need to go into the film department and ask somebody this question, because that's making my brain hurt, because I cannot take both of them at the same time if they're both going to ask me to write 1-hour scripts in the same semester. You know what I'm saying? So that's already, get in my head. So then I'm like, okay, right now I have them both down, so that's helping me get to the 12 credits. But if I have to remove screenwriting 3, then I'm left back with 9 credits? So then I have to find another class to bump me back up to 12 credits. Now, here's the thing. So I was gonna do... this is just so... school, man. Okay. So I was gonna do... like I was saying, like, I want to do the minor in business. And I have the classes lined up. I hate prerequisites. I hate them. I wish we could take a test to not have to do prerequisites. Maybe I don't know. So even I was like, okay, so I was going to this and I was like, okay, I don't need to decide right now if I want to do the full minor in business, because I know regardless I want to take this principles and marketing class. Like, even if it's not my minor, I just want to take this principles and marketing class because it sounds interesting. And I was like, because of that, I was just going to take, the Introduction to Electronic Commerce class, regardless, because it's a 9-line class. It sounded like it was going to be pretty simple. And that way, at least I have the base prerequisites to just bang out every single, I think there's 4 classes left in the business minor, right? If I was able to do electronic commerce and then marketing, intro to marketing, this spring, then I could bang out consumer behavior in 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang out 4 classes, because the thing also is I'm pretty much finished with my major you guys are not understanding, but I think I need to like say it so I can understand what I need to do. I'm pretty much finished my major. I just have screenwriting 2, 3, and 4 left, and then I'm done with school. So so that's the issue. That's the issue I really need to address, because technically I could finish school next fall, but I don't know if I want to do that, because I'm like, do I just add on the minor? Will that be beneficial for me? Yeah. This is making my head collapse. yeah, I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I probably need to discuss it with my mother and just try to figure it out. Because it's like, regardless, I really want to take these business classes, right? Like, most of them. Most of them I have an interest in. Like, principles in marketing, want to take. Consumer behavior, want to take. International business, not so much, but I could be intrigued. Like, you know, I'm not one to knock something without trying it. So I could be intrigued about international business. And then advertising and direct marketing, absolutely want to take. And then the final one is public relations. Absolutely want to take. So I want to take 9 out of 10 of the courses on the business minor. So I'm like, if I want to take them, should I just not get the official stamp on my degree that says marketing minor? Should I just not get that? Should I just get that official stance, considering I want to take these classes anyways? But then that means, am I doing a dumb thing by extending my college career 1 more semester to finish out the minor when I could finish in the fall? But then I'd be finishing in the fall without a marketing minor stamp on my degree. But now I'm on TikTok and people are like, employers don't even care about your degree. And I'm like, okay. But I'm like, I feel like that's for like people that are down, like further in the line. Like, I feel like coming straight out of post-grad, knowing that I want to apply to like marketing jobs, I feel like it will be helpful to have marketing on my rapport, right? Right? Am I delusional? Am I delusional? Am I delusional? Ugh, this is why I miss high school. High school, they just told us to do A, B plus C, and then you graduate. So I don't know. I need to talk this over with my mommy because I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I guess the main points are, am I graduating in the fall of 2024 or am I graduating in the summer 2024? Right. Am I graduating in the fall 2024 as just a film major? Or am I graduating in the summer 2024 as a film major with a minor in marketing? That is the pondering question that we are pondering right now. And I'm still pondering it, but I'm gonna, leave for tonight because I just enrolled in everything that I need. You know what I'm saying? I enrolled in my 2 screenwriting classes, and then I'll ask that question and see if I need to drop one of them. I enrolled this class I'm excited about because I needed an extra class. Yo, I'm done. Like, I'm done. And I really wanted to take a creative writing class because I was like, okay, like, since I'm done, I was saying that I didn't want to do the creative writing minor because that seems counterintuitive. Like, I could teach myself how to write. And I'm already a screenwriting major, so that's double whammy writing. But like, since I just needed an extra class to get me up to 12 credits to keep my scholarship, I was like, oh, creative writing. Like, it's an easy, like, it's just an easy, fun class. Like, I like writing poems, short stories. Like, give me anything in creative writing, I'ma do it. Even give me a little short story to read, I'ma do it. Like that, I feel like that would be an easy A. But they're all full. They're all full. So I can't do that. I mean, they have an online option in the winter, but I'm like, that defeats the purpose, does it not? I don't know. So instead, I sign up for Instead, I signed up for this class, which I'm really excited for this class. So I think this class would still be good. It's called Black Political Identity in a Transnational Context. What a long freaking title. But the description of it is Foundational Discourses of Civil Rights. Love that. Protests and anti-colonial struggles in the United States. Love that. Africa and the Caribbean between 1900s to 1960s. Absolutely love that. What else? Global intersections of the social, intellectual, and cultural transformations of African American, Afro-Caribbean, and Afro-politics between 1900 and 1960s. Examinations of transnational dialogues on Black consciousness. That sounds like a class right up my alley. So, you know, I'm wildly excited for that. Wildly excited for all of the things just listed there. So in a way, it's okay that I didn't get to tack on creative writing. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna need to discuss this with somebody. I don't even know if my advisor would be able to help this mental quandary. I don't even know if because they would be looking at me and they would be like, okay, I don't think this is a job for an advisor. I think this is a job for a therapist. I think this is a job for a therapist that you need to work out. Because it's literally just me battling with the fact of, like, am I finishing school? Is it enough for me to finish school in the fall with just a film major, knowing damn well I don't want to go into film? Anyways, so yes, I got my 12 credits, kept my scholarship, woody woo. So, like, we crossed that bridge tonight. We'll cross the rest of the bridges later. If I need to take like a gym class or something to get me up to 12 credits, I don't know. But anyways, I haven't eaten dinner. Why did it zoom in? I haven't eaten dinner, but I have leftover tacos that I'm literally just gonna warm up. I'm gonna do that, and then I have homework to do. I have like discussion board posts that I'm just gonna start working on. Normally I love picking classes. Like, I've always, because I'm, what is it, a type A? We know I'm a Virgo. When am I gonna get that tattoo? I don't know. The world will never know, but I will have to get it because it's my biggest personality trait. I open up every conversation with, oh, I'm a Virgo. And then people are like, oh, you care about astrology? I'm like, I actually don't know jack squat about astrology. Just Virgos. Which is a very Virgo thing to do. It's a very self-centered Virgo thing to do. Ask me about any other sign, I have no clue. Other than that, what was I saying? Right, I normally love picking my schedule. I love, like, these time blocking and the time slots and just putting it in different places and planning out my life to the minute. Oh, it gets me tickled. It gets me fancied. I love it. But this I'm not loving. I'm not loving these time slots. I'm not loving the way that this is set up. It's not giving freedom. Because my screenwriting classes, because screenwriting is such a small concentration in my school, and there's only probably like 30 screenwriters, there's only one option. Okay, and it meets 4 hours once a week. And they put it on a Friday from 2 to 6 p.m. If I was the teacher, I wouldn't even want to teach that on a Friday from 2 to 6. So it's not feeling like a lot of freedom. Not feeling like a lot of freedom here. But it's okay because I don't even know. Like, Friday from 2 to 6. I would much prefer Friday from 8 to 12. Give me that. Because then I got the rest of my Friday to go do what I gotta do. 2 to 6. 2 to 6. I'm not doing anything on Fridays. 2 to 6. So, anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for chilling with me as always. Thanks for being my besties. Thanks for vibing. Thanks for being my emotional support. I will get this figured out, hopefully, eventually. I mean, like, obviously, like, I need to graduate. I need to figure this out. So, I will see you later. Okay?
Only been a few hours, but it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast and you do what you want.
In the meantime,
Just not doing what I want.
need some me time.
Keep doing what you want.
In the meantime,
Just not doing what I want.
need some me time.
Keep doing what you want.
Maybe I'll love myself. I don't know. Leave me here, I'll fuck myself. See me in the mirror, I duck myself. Don't need much, so fuck my wealth.